Yo, what up? It's your boy Giddy, Saigon Vision, father, man. We got this shit. I got a public service, man. It's something like a public service, but I just want to take niggas through some shit, right? My man just sent me these papers, man. He's like, yo, remember this shit? This is my fucking state of New York. This is my parole board minutes. It's funny that I got this shit. This is, look, Brian Carinard. That's me, 9680549. It's my number. This was in Fixed Scale Correctional Facility. This is my actual parole board minutes, which means exactly what was said at my initial parole board appearance. Now, I had already sat up, you know what I'm saying, for a few joints. And then I go to the parole board, and this is the Q&A of what exactly happened in my motherfucking parole board.
Before we vote on your request for parole, we do have some questions. Do you think you'll be able to adjust to life on the outside?
Allow me to practologize myself.
You are Brian Carinard. Yes, sir. My name is McSherry. To my right is Commissioner Finity. This is your initial appearance before the parole board. You took a plea to assault in the first degree and the judge gave you a minimum of 2 to 6 years. Is that correct? Yes. In a bar in Spring Valley in Rockland County, the Camelot Bar, you pulled out a gun and shot a guy. Is that right? Yes. Why did you do that? Look at this slick shit I try to say. At the time the incident occurred, right, the guy had grabbed me by my clothes and I was shaking. You know what I'm saying? And I panicked and I pulled out the weapon as a friend of mine went to grab my arm, right? And the gun discharged and the bullet ricocheted. look what I'm look, and hit Mr. Nigga cut me up. He cut me off. The bullet ricochet. Look, the bottom line is that you were on felony probation at the time. Yes. Why were you doing that? I was sneaking a gun into the bar for the people I was with. Why didn't you have them sneak their own guns into the bar? I was getting involved because, you know, I was sneaking it anyway. Yo, look at this shit, my nigga. Look, this is real talk. 9680549. This is real parole board minute. Look, I seen I could get in the bar without the ID. What does the ID or no ID have to do with you carrying a gun? Usually a bouncer asks for ID at the door. They don't frisk you. They just ask you for ID, right? I got nervous. Now, mind you, I'm trying to talk my way out of not getting hit with 2 more years at a time. Because they hit you with 2 years at a time. Look, and why would these guys sneaking guns into a bar? They always carry guns. Nice friends of yours. They were so-called, and you were on felony probation at the time for a YO adjudication. YO means youthful offender. For a YO adjudication for assault in the 2nd degree, right? Yes. And before that, you had some juvenile adjudications for assault. One might think you're a kind of assaultive guy, right? Yes. Look at this shit, my nigga. Why so much violence from you? I used to fight a lot when I was younger. A lot of guys get into fights when they're younger, but they don't get felony convictions. They might get assault 3s, but nothing like this. You were stomping on people, weren't you? Assault 1s and assault 2s. To make matters worse, you were an absconder. You took off after this guy got shot. You fled to Virginia. Is that right? Yes. Yo, look, I'm in there like that. I don't think I'm going home, son. I'm looking, this interview's going down because I gotta say, yeah. I'm like, how does nigga know all this shit? This shit is crazy, my nigga. And then I got so nervous, I just didn't even know what to say no more. Look, I just started talking stupid. I did turn myself back in to the Virginia cops or New York cops, Virginia police. And you knew they were coming after you, right? I wasn't arrested for anything. You were arrested and shipped back to New York, right? I wasn't arrested in Virginia. They just said go back to New York. Look, they asked me if I wanted to go back to New York or fight extradition. In order to fight extradition means you had to be arrested, motherfucker. Like, what do you mean you wasn't arrested? No, they just asked me if I wanted to fight extradition. Like, they walked up on me like, yo, fam, you want to fight extradition? Like, what the fuck is... Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about then. They talk about how they sent me back to New York. Look at this shit. Why did you flee New York? Because I was really worried about a probation violation more than anything. Because it was mandatory. I had to speak to my parole officer and all that shit. I got a tier 3 for creating a disturbance. I just like the commissioner to know that at the time I was out there, I really had low self-esteem. That's why nigga cut me off. Them 2 dads, they cut you off. Who told you to say that? One of them social workers? Nah, in ASAP I learned that. ASAP is alcohol substance abuse treatment. ASAP, alcohol substance abuse treatment. Because I didn't consider myself an alcoholic before that. You don't have to be drunk to shoot a guy. You could be stone cold sober. No, I was sober at the time. What the fuck? Look, how about the time with the assault too, where you stomped all over the guy? I wasn't drunk then neither. How about when you were a juvenile delinquent, smacking people around? That was for a fight in school. Nah, look at this shit. This shit is crazy, man. They put you on probation. You violated probation. I violated. Make a long story short, they ask you, the last thing they ask you is, it's the last thing they ask you. Okay, now you've been sitting up for years. This is your interview. Okay, anything else you need to discuss we haven't already discussed? No, I really learned my lesson because I do see that I have the potential to become something in my life. I basically been wasting my life. I kept getting in trouble, kept coming back to jail, and I hurt myself seriously, and I hurt my family. Well, thanks for coming. We will let you know in the next couple of days. Thank you. Okay. That shit is crazy, man. I relived that shit, and I remember how nervous I was in there. You so nervous because you fighting for your freedom, yo. These niggas got your life in their hand, and they could either let you go tomorrow or they could say no, do 2 more years and come back. So you in there, you telling, look, you seen this shit I was saying. I was fucking up bad. I wasn't drunk, but I was an alcoholic. Why you telling you was an alcoholic in one state, but then you telling us you was stone sober when you shot the nigga? Like, if I said, I might as well should have said I was drunk. You know what I mean? I might have had a better shit. I was an alcoholic, I was drunk. I'm telling nigga I was an alcoholic, but I was sober when I clapped him. And look what this what they came in. This was their answer. This is the answer. Decision. Parole denied. Hold for 24 months. This is not rap shit, man. This is real shit. This is the shit niggas is going through. This is the shit Max. Like Max, I was disappointed in Max. Because when I seen Max, I'm like, yeah, Max got my little man Yah for you rhyming. You know what I'm saying? I call him my little man because he's smaller than me, but that nigga's really a super G. You know what I mean? My nigga Yah got like 17 in right now. He fucking Charlie Wingate. He be like, Charlie Wingate? Nigga Charlie? Like, since the day Max came home, my nigga Yah was like, yeah, my nigga Max B just touched down. He rap, and he gonna make it pop. You know what I'm saying? But them nigga, he got my man Yah rhyming and shit up north. Because he was just coming home. Max did like 8 years. Max had just did an 8-piece. No, that's then a dime, nigga. What the fuck are you doing back in there? Jail eats some niggas up. Some niggas ain't scared to go back, my nigga. I'm scared of jail, my nigga. Shout out to my nigga True Life, Free True Life. I'm scared of jail. I'll be the first one to say it. And there ain't even a violent aspect of it, or the violence, or none of that, because I can handle myself. But it's the motherfucking agony, man. It's the mental torture of prison. Niggas don't know how that shit is mental torture. Niggas think jail, they always think of the violence or getting stabbed. That ain't even the part that hurts, nigga. The part that hurts is being away from children for so many years. Being away from women, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Being away from women, children, being away from being able to just take a walk. Like right now, we could all just go take a walk and just say, fuck it, let's go. Know what I'm saying? You can't do that in there. After a certain time, your life shuts off.